No shackles, no handcuffs. A federal judge says no to prison time for former Marion County Chief Deputy Prosecutor who admits taking a bribe while on the job.
Call 6 investigator Rafael Sanchez joins us live in the newsroom with the latest developments on this story. Rafael.
Todd and Erica, good evening. David Weiser will not have to go to jail. Weiser apologized to the public and his family and the government. At the same time, took a swipe at the U.S. attorney and his former boss, Carl Brizzi.
David Weiser walked out of the federal courthouse with plenty to say. As part of his deal to plead guilty to bribery, he helped the U.S. Attorney's Office with its now closed investigation into former Marion County prosecutor Carl Brizzi.
I gave them the information that they asked me. I was truthful to them, and for whatever reasons, which I think are very fishy, I think the judge alluded to that, it doesn't sit well, it doesn't pass the smell test. And I think it's, incumbent upon you and your investigators to find out why he dropped the ball.
Weiser was sentenced for accepting a $2,500 contribution from the father of Paula Willoughby. The donation came after Weiser modified Paula's jail time in connection to the death of Darrell Willoughby in 1991. Darrell's relatives are upset that Weiser was given 3 years probation, 6 months home detention, and no time behind bars.
You're telling the common person that there is no justice for you. But if you're a judge or a lawyer, we're going to cover your butt. We're going to keep you out of jail no matter what you do.
Government lawyers got pushback from Judge Sarah Evans Barker, who called Weiser's situation a misstep and not a character flaw. She rejected the call for prison as a punishment.
Corruption is corruption. And while the government made, I think, a very vigorous argument that Mr. Weiser deserves to spend time in jail, the court obviously did not agree with that. We respect the court's decision.
So what is next? Weiser tells us he will not appeal the judge's decision. He will now return to Nevada to serve his probation. Live in the newsroom, Rafael Sanchez, RTV6.